Hello and welcome to our video on Installoo work stills. In this video we will present some tips to show you how to work comfortably and safely with Installoo stills. When you are using Installoo stills, you will be moving around in a way that is going to affect you and your surroundings in unfamiliar ways. That's why it is important to make suitable preparations both for yourself and in terms of your surroundings. You will find a handbook delivered with your stills, including a set of brief instructions and visual aids. Please read these instructions to the end and watch this video before you start using your stills. Please take special note of the safety instructions and follow them closely. Assembly and adjustment. First, you must assemble your Installoo stills. It takes 4 simple steps to do this. You will need an 11 mm open-end wrench, a ratchet with an 11 mm bit, and a cross-tip screwdriver. The following parts must be assembled: the heel bracket, the single-side tube, and the calf support. Step number 1. First, attach the heel bracket to the foot plate. It can be adjusted to fit any shoe size. There are 6 holes in the heel bracket to enable this adjustment. It is important to adjust it so that your calf is as close to the middle of your calf support as possible. For a shoe size between 42 and 45, you should start with the holes in the middle. Tighten the crosshead screws and nuts by hand. Step number 2. Take the lower calf support tube and remove the screw from the hole. Loosen the nuts on the side support far enough to let you push the single side tube right down to the lower position point. Now tighten only the side tube at the lower position point. Use the correct screw and nut for this. Tighten the connection by hand. Step number 3. Take the calf support and put it into the side support tube, fitting it from above. If the calf support does not fit into the side support position point, then loosen the screw on the side support until the nut passes through. Make sure that you no longer see the stop sign on the side support tube. Tighten the screw slightly on the side support position point. Do this tightly enough to ensure that the calf support cannot move up and down. Step number 4. Place your foot on the foot plate of the stilt, but do not take your weight on it. Have suitable footwear on when you are doing this. Adjust the height of the calf support by loosening the screws on the side support position point. The height should be selected so that the strap of the calf support sits just above the widest part of your calf. Tighten the screws on the side support position point. When you are tightening the screws, make sure that the calf support is fixed and cannot move inside the side holder position point. Place the other stilts alongside this one and adjust the second stilt's calf support so that it is at the same height. Tighten the screws firmly on this one too, so that the calf support is fixed and cannot move inside the side holder position point. Walking with the stilts. Preparation. Before you use your stilts for the first time, you must locate a suitable place and ensure that you have some assistance when you take the first steps. It is useful to have something you can sit on that is above 70 cm high when you are putting the stilts onto both legs. Place the first stilt on the floor in front of you with the calf support on the side. Place your foot onto the foot plate. When you are putting it on, always fasten the calf support strap first. This prevents the stilts from tipping over. After that, you must fasten the 2 straps on the foot plate. Repeat this procedure for the second stilt. Fix all the straps securely by drawing them once more through the safety fastening. Stand up slowly and hold onto something if you need to. Remain on the same spot and move your legs gently up and down, so that you get used to how the stilts feel on your legs. Check once more that all the straps are tightly fastened, and if necessary, sit down again and pull them tighter. You must be able to stand up freely on the stilts, without looking as if you are leaning precariously to the side or forwards or backwards. This is absolutely essential for safety when working and moving about. That is why it is necessary to fit the springs and the calf supports correctly. Take plenty of time to make the required adjustments, and if possible, make sure that there is another person with you who can lend a hand. If you still have any problems finding the correct fit for your stilts, then send us an email. We will gladly try to help you. As soon as you feel safe enough on the stilts, you can slowly start to take a few small steps. If you find you are leaning forwards or backwards, then adjust the springs accordingly. If you need to compensate for leaning backwards while walking, tighten the lower spring adjustment screw. If you have trouble with leaning forwards while walking, tighten the upper spring adjustment screw. These screws should not be adjusted more than 15 turns in either direction, however. You can adjust the calf support to correct any sideway leaning. If the stilt leans outwards, then you must turn the calf support towards the outside. If the stilt leans inwards, then you must turn the calf support towards the inside. Practice walking slowly with the stilts and let someone help you at first. After a few minutes, you will find yourself getting used to the stilts. You soon feel more and more confident. Now you can start using the stilts for work. We are sure that your work will be easier with your Installoo stilts, and we wish you every success. Please follow the safety instructions that are in the handbook.